Hello, and welcome to Select 10. In 2024, Netflix maintained its dominance in the streaming market, releasing an impressive collection of original films that enthralled audiences around the globe. Whether you enjoy heartfelt dramas, mind-bending science fiction, spine-tingling mysteries, or suspenseful action, there is something for everyone in this year's top 10. So prepare to discover the must-see gems of 2024 as the video delves into the top Netflix originals that transformed movie nights this year. Number 10. Beverly Hills Cop Axel F. It is a 2024 action film and a new installment in the popular franchise of the same name. Eddie Murphy reprises his role as Axel Foley, a wisecracking Detroit cop. In this part, Foley returns to Beverly Hills when his young daughter Jane gets caught up in a perilous conspiracy. Together with new friends and old acquaintances, Foley works to defend his family and bring the wrongdoers to justice by navigating a web of corruption. Even though the film is affected by nostalgia, it successfully conveys the spirit of its predecessors, providing viewers with a familiar yet enjoyable experience. Though the movie's action scenes are solid, its over-reliance on well-known cliches occasionally comes across as too predictable. While the storyline doesn't innovate, Eddie Murphy's performance is as memorable as ever. It's an enjoyable ride all around, and for fans of earlier films, it is a must-see. Number 9. Hitman. It is a 2024 romantic thriller film directed by Richard Linklater. Inspired by actual occurrences, the plot revolves around Gary Johnson, a teacher of philosophy in New Orleans who lives a dual existence as a covert hitman for the police, seeking to catch people intending to employ professional assassins. However, his path takes a surprising turn when he falls in love with Madison, a lady who is seeking a hitman in order to get rid of her violent husband. The movie deftly blends romance and action while examining the assassin's internal struggles. However, the film struggles to tell an organized tale and relies too much on cliched plotlines while the story moves at an uneven pace. Even if it doesn't move as quickly as other crime thrillers, the film still benefits from its blend of dark comedy and occasionally ridiculous moments that provide an entertaining take on the genre. Overall, thanks to Linklater's creative idea and the excellent performances, Hitman stands out as a unique crime film. Number 8. Colors of Evil, Red. It is a 2024 crime thriller directed by Adrian Panik. Drawing inspiration from a book by Małgorzata Olivia Sobczak, the movie centers on investigator Leopold Bilski and Judge Helena Bogucka as they look into the death of Bogucka's daughter Monika, whose body was found on a Polish beachfront in Tricity. Their quest for justice reveals ties to a cold case that dates back 15 years and reveals widespread misconduct in the town's police force. Despite its intriguing idea and outstanding performances, the movie suffers from predictability and doesn't do much to contribute to the crime thriller genre. However, Ostaszewska's characterization of a mourning mother is the film's highlight, keeping viewers interested and guessing right up to the very end. It is an enjoyable flick for fans of crime dramas. Number 7. It's What's Inside. It is a 2024 sci-fi thriller directed by Greg Jardin. The film revolves around a group of college buddies gathering for a pre-wedding ceremony. The story develops as the party takes a dramatic turn when a faraway friend comes with mysterious equipment that enables them to switch bodies, causing unforeseen repercussions and exposing long-hidden truths. The film is a delightful adventure into the interactions of a friend circle and the private life of its participants, yet some parts feel forced out in tone and psychological credibility. Although it is a hilarious, contemporary body swap comedy with creative performances and cinematography, the film's surprising conclusion undermines its drama and character growth. But if you are someone who likes body swap movies, then this one will surely entertain you. Number 6. Emilia Perez. It is a 2024 musical crime comedy directed by Jacques Audiard. The movie centers on Rita Mora Castro, a frustrated lawyer who meets Juan Manitas Del Monte, a famous cartel boss who wants to change her identity and start over as Emilia Perez. As the narrative progresses, Rita helps plan Manitas' change and disappearance, which creates challenging circumstances for Emilia as she tries to make amends for her previous misdeeds and reunite with her loved ones. The story is daring and delivers a unique blend of drama, comedy, musical parts, and thriller factors, resulting in an engaging experience from beginning to end. The performances by Gascon and Saldana bring realism and intensity to the plot. Although it occasionally uses cultural cliches and portrays identity in a typical way, its cursory interaction with excluded individuals draws attention to broader social problems. Overall, Emilia Perez is a gripping yet debatable contribution to modern film, standing out for its bold narrative and ambitious visuals. Number 5. The Shadow Strays. It's a 2024 action thriller directed by Timo Tchajanto, known for his dramatic and creative combat scenes. The movie centers on codename 13, a young assassin who, following a botched assignment, crosses paths with Manji, a small child whose mom was the target of a criminal organization. But when Manji is taken hostage, 13 betrays her clan, the Shadow, and embarks on an unrelenting attempt to save him, battling her superior and the criminal group involved. The film features extremely intense and innovative action sequences that will satisfy fans of John Wick movies. However, the film's continuous violence becomes exhausting as it takes over the tale and becomes the primary catalyst. In spite of this, the film features strong character development and emotional depth, as well as excellent action choreography and an engaging story that further cements Tchajanto's prominence in the action genre. Number 4. Uprising. It is a 2024 historical action drama directed by Kim Sang-man. Set around 1592 during the Imjin War, the film examines the complicated relationship between Yi Zhongreo, a descendant of a wealthy family, and Cheon Young, a talented martial artist who was born into enslavement. Their relationship, formed in childhood via swordplay training, faces challenges when they find themselves on different sides amid the Japanese occupation. The movie's depiction of friendship and class conflict against a wartime setting is amazing and highly engaging. Its aesthetic and cinematography are excellent and accurately reflect the Joseon dynasty, engrossing viewers in the historical atmosphere. Even while the movie does a fantastic job with action and visual storytelling, some character developments should have been given more attention. Overall, Uprising is a noteworthy contribution to the historical action genre, combining heartbreaking war sequences with a moving examination of friendship and social pressures throughout a turbulent time in Korean history. Number 3. Joy. It's a 2024 biographical drama about the groundbreaking attempts of researchers Jean Purdy, Dr. Robert Edwards, and Dr. Patrick Steptoe in establishing in vitro fertilization in the 1970s. The movie stars James Norton as Dr. Edwards, Thomasin McKenzie as Jean Purdy, and Bill Nighy as Dr. Steptoe. It dives into the obstacles they overcame, including faith and cultural hostility, and ultimately achieving the birth of world's first test tube baby in 1978. The film depicts the IVF research process and the commitment of the researchers involved in an entertaining way, nicely portraying the significant events leading to the birth of IVF, mixing history with human drama. However, because it focuses on telling a family-friendly, positive story of human resilience, it sometimes feels disconnected from the harsh realities of infertility. Overall, Joy provides an emotional and insightful experience for those seeking a gripping story about human resiliency and scientific innovation. Number 2. Rebel Ridge. It is a Jeremy Saulnier-directed crime thriller from 2024. The movie centers on Terry Richmond, an ex-Marine who comes to Shelby Springs intending to submit a release for his cousin. But when his bail money gets wrongfully taken by the Crooked Towns Police Department, his goal becomes an aggressive confrontation as he battles widespread corruption, testing his morals and courage. The movie features a well-known but incredibly fascinating crime plot, fast-paced narration, and thrilling action sequences. Although Terry Richmond, played by Aaron Pierre, is the primary driving force, the rest of the cast also gives excellent performances that heighten the drama and intensity of the movie. While the film shines in action and mood, some elements will seem predictable to genre fans. Nevertheless, Rebel Ridge is an outstanding addition to the criminal thriller genre, providing an absorbing examination of justice and corruption. Honorable mention: Society of Snow. Directed by Jay Bayona, it is a 2024 survival drama. The film tells the horrific real-life tragedy of Uruguayan Air Force Flight 5571, which went down in the Andes Mountains in 1972. Due to severe cold, avalanches, and running out of supplies, the 45 passengers, among them a Uruguayan rugby squad and their companions, had to take drastic steps to survive. The film skillfully captures the immensity and danger of the environment, drawing viewers into the survivor's journey while presenting an unwavering representation of human perseverance and the emotional cost of surviving. However, some viewers may find the film's strong subject matter difficult to handle, as it is demanding and at times heartbreaking watch. Overall, it's a well-made movie with a gripping story and a realistic portrayal of surviving against overwhelming circumstances. Number 1. The Children's Train. It's a 2024 Italian historical drama based on Viola Ardone's book of the same title. The story takes place in 1946 post-war Italy and follows 7-year-old Amerigo, who resides in poor conditions in Naples with his single mother, Antonietta. In order to offer him an opportunity to thrive, Antonietta sends Amerigo to the north of the country as part of the Italian Communist Party's Trains of Happiness campaign, which aims at relocating underprivileged southern children to more prosperous northern households. During this voyage, he comes to a deep understanding about freedom and love, which ultimately results in a decision that changes his life forever. The film presents a survival tale, emphasizing the resilient nature of post-war people and the struggles encountered by low-income families. Despite having a slow narrative tempo, the movie is a fine but far from exceptional portrayal, which raises the possibility that not all viewers may find it completely fascinating. Overall, the film is an emotional analysis of a child's path through post-war Italy, providing insight into historical efforts to reduce poverty and the personal sacrifices required. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video. Do subscribe to our channel to see more videos related to movies and series suggestions.